Hey folks, and welcome back to some more Genshin Impact. On our last episode, we purchased information from Dory concerning the whereabouts of the Divine Knowledge Capsule, and we learned that it was in the hands of the Scarlet King relayed Eremite group Al-Ain Akmar. We then went to meet those Eremites at the appointed time and gave them a nice wee roughing up. So, with that wee tidbit in mind, let us continue henceforth back to Sumeru, just so that we can attend the Sabzeruz Festival, because, hey, it might be a nice little performance, for all we know, from Nilu.
We didn't miss the Sabzeruz Festival, right?
I hope so.
Let's hurry and find Dunyarzad. Paimon thinks she must be around the Grand Bazaar, since she showed us around there last time.
So, is it literally lore, or do we go for here? Oh, this is pretty, though. It's awfully bonny. I mean, it is literally lore, but... hey, I didn't know about this place before, and I like it now. Dang, so it is on a lower floor. Okay. So how do we get to the Grand Bazaar again? Do we just take some stairs down? It's been a while since we've last been at the Grand Bazaar, so... forgive me for forgetting. For I forgore. Oh. It's, is it over here? Oh, is it? Yes? Yes.
Welcome. Get your spices.
There she is! Dunyarzad! We're back!
Yeah, we're back from, quite the adventure, suffice to say.
Just as promised, Traveler and Paimon. I'm so glad that you two came back to celebrate Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday.
It's a very important festival, after all.
Indeed. The festival's tomorrow. We've been preparing for so long that I can't help but feel a little nervous.
There's no need to be nervous. Paimon's sure that Lesser Lord Kusanali will feel everyone's gratitude.
Thanks, Paimon. I hope that everyone who comes to the festival will also have a good time. Speaking of which, did you manage to make your way to Port Ormos? Discover anything over there?
Oh, we discovered a few things, alright.
Of course we went. A lot of things happened there.
Unfortunately, we didn't find any new information on Lesser Lord Kusanali. Although, I kind of feel like as if the other option's a little bit more appropriate. Because, I mean, yeah, there's a lot more questions than answers, huh? Which, I mean, hey, it adds to the intrigue, huh?
I see. Sounds like you two had another exciting adventure.
Indeed we did.
If there is another chance, I would love to join.
Aww.
My lady, if you went to Port Ormos in your current state, we'd both be in for a lifetime of trouble.
Dia! You were eavesdropping!
Oh, I mean, she's Dunyarzad's bodyguard, no?
It's called covert protection. Keeping an ear out for what's going on around my employer is part of the job.
It's all right, Dia. I merely said I would like to go. I know better than to think my body could handle it.
Aww.
The festival's tomorrow. I've been doing nothing but causing trouble for you. So, Dia, please take some time to relax. I'll be fine.
Even when you put it that way, it still doesn't feel right.
Don't worry, my guardian knight.
Okay, fine, but only tonight. Tomorrow's a big day, and many no-good scumbags are gonna try to take advantage of that.
Ah,
Oh, you ready to hit the hay, Missy?
Oh, you two must be exhausted from your long journey back to the city. My apologies for not realizing this sooner.
Oh, no worries.
I've already prepared a room for you to rest. Please follow me.
whoa, you're so thoughtful. Paimon's so ready.
Everyone.
Oh! Chapter 3, Act 2. The Morn of Thousand Roses Bring, huh? Okay, so... we're going to Dunyarzad's arranged accommodation. You know, I can kind of relate to, like, her physical condition, though, in a way. Albeit mine's not exactly in the same vein, but, well... the poor constitution still tracks, I'll tell you that much. Because there are things that I would have loved to have been able to do, but alas, sometimes you just dealt with a poorer hand than some. But I guess the silver lining is it did allow me to meet people that I otherwise may have not met or experience things that I may have not, well, otherwise experienced. So I guess there's a silver lining to everything when you truly think about it.
Here we are. It's also fairly close to where I've been staying.
Oh, it's a nice little cozy place.
It looks really nice.
Mm-hmm. Sorry for the trouble, Dunyarzad. Zard? Zad.
Not at all. Just tell me more about your adventures when you next get the chance.
That's Paimon's specialty. Paimon can tell you stories next time.
About our plans for tomorrow?
Oh, if you don't mind, how about we all walk around together tomorrow?
Oh, that'd be a nice wee bonny trek, huh?
All of my friends will be working the festival, and Dia's still insisting on her covert protection.
Yeah. It'll be pretty hard to relax and enjoy the festival if Dia's constantly hovering over you, right?
I'll keep you company tomorrow.
Then let's meet at the nearby bazaar first thing tomorrow morning. Have a great night.
You too, Missy.
It's a deal. Good night, Dunyarzad.
I may be too excited to fall asleep tonight. See you tomorrow.
Paimon's starting to really look forward to the Sabzeruz Festival too. Will there be lots of yummy food?
Oh, most definitely.
Oh, no. Thinking about food is just gonna keep Paimon up all night. The earlier we sleep, the better. Let's go inside, traveler. Did we oversleep?
Nah, looks to be like an early rise to me.
We should go meet Dunyarzad right away.
Oh, we actually get to explore this abode? Oh, just a little bit. Oh, it's so cozy though. Huh. Man.
Take it easy.
I just love how cozy and warm some of the architecture is here. Just feels all the more familiar to me. Well, with excluding the giant tree, of course. I don't think I'd be able to live inside of a tree house. But I digress. Anyway, hello there, Dunyarzad.
Traveler, Paimon, I've been waiting for you two.
Although, I think a good chunk of that would be... One, I'd be scared of the tree dying someday, although I know that some trees can outlive people. And two, I'm afraid of heights, so I think I'd just fall off. At least I just made a constant state of worry, that is. But anywho knows.
Good morning, Dunyarzad. We must have overslept a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Not at all. I arrived early. Today is finally here. I must cherish every moment as if it were gold.
You've worked so hard for this day. You gotta enjoy it to the fullest.
You know it. Oh, it's just that, as expected, I had some trouble falling asleep last night. I'm hoping my body won't be too much of an issue today. Well, shall we? Let's start with the stalls over there.
Aye, let's.
Many vendors came out of the blue to support the event, and they insisted on covering costs themselves. Let's go give them some business.
They paid for everything out of pocket? Oh, sounds like they're not in this just for the Mora.
They all said that contributing to a lively festival atmosphere is more important than money. Especially since we don't often get to celebrate Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday.
Ooh, they're selling food over that way!
This is a stall offering foods from the Haftmewa feast.
Man, Paimon, you got cut off mid-sentence. Oh well.
Oh, you could tell straight away. I thought most people nowadays wouldn't know.
Mushrooms, flowers, and all kind of fruit? It's all vegetarian stuff. Oh, Paimon's a little disappointed.
Hey, nothing wrong with some good old veg.
So, what's the Haftmewa feast you mentioned just now?
It's another Sabzeruz Festival tradition. People used to set their tables with 7 different foods. Generally speaking, the most common selections are foods like Rukashifa mushrooms, lunar lotuses, Sumeru roses, sunsetias, capulatas, hara fruits, and zaytun peaches.
Honestly, you have mushrooms there. I'm already sold.
So, the Sabzeruz Festival is a vegetarian holiday?
Well, I mean, makes sense.
You don't have to be a vegetarian to enjoy the spread. We just use the 7 foods to symbolize the 7 virtues of the Dendro Archon.
Wait, but if that's the case, if Sumeru uses vegetarian food to represent the Dendro Archon, then wouldn't the Pyro Archon's festival be full of food like roasted fowl, juicy meatballs, grilled steak?
Of course, that's the first thing you think about, Paimon. Also, that's a fair point. I do wonder, how Natlan does things.
Oh, Traveler, we have to go to Natlan as soon as possible.
I hope your wish comes true one day, Paimon.
Thanks. All right, how about we also check out some of these other stalls?
Although we would probably end up going to Fontaine before Natlan, right? Then again, I'm very much looking forward to Fontaine, what with their technological advancements and what have you.
Dear customers, would you like to try your hand at alchemical divination?
Sure.
What's alchemical divination? Those two things sound like they'd be fun to try together.
Right? I thought the same when I first heard about it. It is said to be a mysterious craft invented by none other than Lesser Lord Kusanali herself.
So, how does it work?
It's quite simple. After you give me any 2 alchemical reagents, I'll use them to perform a random transmutation.
Sure sounds random. So random that it will probably fail.
That is precisely what we need. After the transmutation fails, your one and only diviner here will interpret the remnants.
This entire thing is way too random.
Well, according to Lesser Lord Kusanali, everything is interconnected, and all that occurs can be traced back to fate. You could say this is a pearl of old wisdom.
Fair enough.
Why does everything sound so much more credible when Dunyarzad says it? Are you guys working together?
So that's the true wisdom behind it. This young lady sure knows her stuff. So, how about it? Want to give it a try?
Alright, I guess I could give it a go. What am I willing to part with? You know what? How about Corlapis? You know, that might be appropriate. Do I have any dandelion seeds? Can I not use those? Dang. Okay, what's a Mondstadt specialty? I mean, which one am I willing to use? You know what? Some small lamp grass, why not?
Okay, one moment. It's the moon.
Oh?
Paimon wants to take a look too. Is it? It looks more like a pie that Paimon bit into.
Paimon, if you will.
Generally speaking, the moon signifies... It means... Wait a moment.
Is he really looking it up in a book?
Oh, I remember now. It means illusions and lies.
Illusions and lies? That sounds rather ominous.
Yeah.
Yes, but this book says that if you trust your intuition and overcome your fears, the sun will surely rise.
He's not even trying to hide his book anymore.
Naturally, fate will only ever show you the beginning of a journey. It is up to you to forge your own ending. Oh, thank you so much. I'll keep that in mind.
Oh, it's nothing. I'm just learning as I go.
Guess that was still pretty interesting. Okay, on to the next stall.
They say the Sabzeruz Festival was very lively a long, long time ago. Large flower carriages used to parade through the city. As they headed towards Port Ormos, people would throw flowers, candy, and liquor all along the way.
Dunyarzad's eyes are sparkling right now.
I wish I could have seen that spectacle. But if you ask me, I'm sure Nilu's dance of Sabzeruz will be just as impressive.
I'm looking forward to it. Oh!
Attention! Soldiers, fall into formation if you want any Yalda candies.
That is a mighty fine stash you have there, sir.
It's a weird guy with a weird hat.
And a funky stash.
Hey, it's Dunyarzad!
Miss Dunyarzad, the children love you even more than the Yalda candies. In the few short days it took to prepare for the Sabzeruz Festival, the children have all grown very fond of you.
The Hallowed Knight of Flowers. It's an honor that you know my name.
Attention! In the name of Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, I commend you on your contributions to the glorious Sabzeruz Festival. All right, little soldiers, take your Yalda candies and don't forget your loyalty to Lesser Lord Kusanali. Dismissed!
Yes, Knight Ferris! Just what is going on here?
Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, is another Sabzeruz Festival icon, and one immensely popular with children. In the past, the actor portraying Ferris would also sit on a flower carriage.
Well, I guess we don't quite have the budget for that, I presume. Or maybe it was all spent on that venue, which I mean, understandably so.
It's all thanks to Miss Dunyarzad's sponsorship that the children can make such wonderful memories today.
As are we to you, Vihar.
Oh, not at all. Oh, speaking of tradition, do you want some Yalda candies? They're a festival staple, and I happen to have some boxes readied here. Take a look and pick whichever one you want.
Whichever one, don't these boxes all look the same?
That is the fun part. Each box contains a random flavor. It's up to the luck of the draw. Flavors include lavender melon, hara fruit, sunsetia.
Ooh, those all sound pretty good.
And there's also lizard tail and oni kabuto.
I mean, it could be nice, right? Like, I'd be pretty adventurous, honestly.
Huh? What's up with those two flavors?
I mean, why not? Diona's made drinks out of lizard tail before, right? And, well, quite a few invertebrates are edible, after all.
Oni Kabuto is a little spicier than lizard tail.
Dunyarzad, you tried them before? Traveler, help Paimon pick one. Paimon wants the sunsetia flavor.
Don't blame me if I choose the wrong one.
It's alright. Paimon believes in you.
Well, I don't believe in me. It's the luck of the draw here.
I also believe in your intuition.
Quick, use elemental sight. Maybe I'll give you food sight.
Great! These boxes of candy are numbered 1 to 5 from left to right. Which one do you want?
I'll take a number 2. It's definitely number 2.
Attention! That's unfortunately hara fruit.
I mean, hey.
Oh, Paimon thought you survived so many epic battles because you had incredible luck. But looks like Paimon was wrong.
I mean, at least it wasn't Oni Kabuto or Lizard Tail.
The sunsetia flavored candy was in box number 4. How about this? The most important thing is that everyone has a good time at the festival. So please, take both boxes.
Aw, thank you kindly.
Really? Thanks a lot, Knight of Candies.
It's Knight of Flowers, not Knight of Candies.
Paimon really wilted the carriageless Knight of Flowers.
They all basically sound the same. We got our candy, so let's keep going.
Oh, actually, I just remembered that I left something behind. Since you're here, can you come with me to get it?
Sure thing.
Dunyarzad, you probably forgot because you're so excited about the Sabzeruz Festival.
How embarrassing.
That happens to all of us now and then, huh? Okay, so return to the nearby quarters. Well, time to take the Yelan, carriage.
Take it easy.
We're too late. Who knew the little lady was such an early riser?
I know, right? Hey, wait a minute. Boss, isn't that her?
Oh, that most certainly is. We're in luck. She's walking right into our clutches.
Those Eremites don't look like they're up to any good.
Who are you? I don't believe the Homayanis hired you.
That's right. We haven't received any of their mora, but I wonder how much the Homayanis would shell out to get you back.
They're a gang of kidnappers! Traveler, hurry and protect Dunyarzad!
Professional here, ready to go.
Hey, did you scumbags even consider that the Homayanis might have hired a merc that outclasses you?
You're Dia. Dia the Flame Main. No wonder we mercs haven't heard anything about you for so long. You sold your unruly mane to the highest bidder.
Don't speak so disrespectfully. My family started working with her as gratitude for her past kindness to us.
Don't worry about it, my lady. Just some friendly banter between mercs. One punch and those rabid dogs will expose themselves for what they really are.
Aren't your claws all dull by now? Don't get too cocky!
Traveler, take Miss Dunyarzad to a safe location.
No, we're gonna stay and help. There's too many of them.
Dia's top priority is our employer's safety.
You're right. All right, fine.
Although I would have liked to have stayed to watch.
Please be careful, Dia.
Don't waste your time worrying about me. This is my job. Look out for yourself. After I've wiped the floor with them, I'll go find you all.
Wait, we have to escape within a time limit? Okay. Interesting. Was the Yelan taxi too much for you, dear?
Dunyarzad, are you okay? You look a little pale. Are you in shock?
I'm fine. My body always reacts like this whenever I exert myself too much.
You sure you're okay?
I'll be fine after some rest. I'm more worried about Dia. After all, none of this would have happened if I hadn't insisted on coming out today.
Don't worry about it. She's tough.
Yeah, don't worry.
My lady, Traveler, found ya.
See? She was already done with them.
Dia! You took care of them so fast!
Any more of them? Or rather, did anyone follow you?
No, I just checked.
Dia, your arm.
Oh, did it get a bit roughed up?
Oh, this? I'm fine. It's just a scratch. Normally, they wouldn't have been able to land a hit on me at all, but I'm still getting used to this new greatsword.
Oh. So you're a claymore user, huh? Well, you see, in the future, if and when you're available on the old gacha, I have this little thing called a wolf's gravestone. I'm sure it would fit nice and snugly on you. I mean, it even matches her color scheme. Although, chances are her Siggy weapon might also look equally cool.
Please, let me take a closer look.
Come on, it's nothing. Us mercs aren't as fragile as you think.
Hold on, you said something about a new greatsword. What happened to the one you were using before?
I guess you broke it.
About that. Well, I sold it, because I was low on mora. Stuff like this happens every now and then.
Well, a different kind of broke, huh?
It can't be. The anonymous donation that was used for the venue's final round of preparations?
Oh, ain't you a sweetheart?
Hey, Miss Dunyarzad, I wasn't trying to make you cry. I'm not gonna lose my commission because I made my employer cry, am I?
Okay, making your employer cry won't affect your commission, but selling your weapon without permission and getting hurt? I'll have to reevaluate your performance.
You're so unreasonable, my lady.
Thank you very much, Dia.
Don't be like that. I get embarrassed really easily.
Are you feeling unwell again, Dunyarzad?
My lady, your condition. Traveler, can you take her somewhere to rest? I'll look around the area to make sure we're safe from an ambush.
No problemo. Anything for you two.
Truly. I'm sorry for the trouble, everyone.
Oh, don't worry about it, Dunyarzad. It's not like you chose to be born with that condition. But any hoodles? Oh!
Take it easy.
Hang on a moment. A spin crystal.
Are you feeling better, Dunyarzad?
Yes, much better. Just give me a few moments and I'll be good to go.
Dia's expression just now when she mentioned your condition.
I didn't realize you were concerned about it. I guess I shouldn't continue to keep it a secret.
Well, whatever it is, I just hope it isn't terminal.
I was actually born with Elazar. It's terminal now.
Oh! Well, you know, I was just saying, I hope it's not terminal. Come on, man. Gosh, dang it. Of course it's Elazar. Man. First Collie and now you? What's of all the sweethearts getting it? Come on. Elazar?
Can't believe it's Elazar.
Oh, you've already heard of Elazar. In that case, you probably know about its severity.
Yeah.
Sumeru's current medical advancements still haven't been able to find a cure. The disease's progression can only be delayed through environmental therapy.
Dunyarzad.
There's no need to be sad. I've always lived with Elazar and I came to terms with it a long time ago. Compared to the simple fact that I'm afflicted with this, its effects on my life have been much more painful. I know that my family loves me dearly. They've done all they can to provide the best environment for me so that I can live for that much longer. However, I know I will one day succumb to this. Did you know? Before I ran away from home this time, the world outside of my home didn't even know that I existed. Since I was a child, all I could do was sit on my bed and stare at everything outside of my window. I'm sure my family's worried and disappointed in me for running away, but I just didn't want to have any regrets. I wanted to meet other people. To me, there's nothing more beautiful than being able to meet and speak with others. Not to mention the incredible time spent preparing for the festival. The joy on everyone's faces here, and all the support I've received from friends like Dia. This way, when my final day does arrive, it will be less sorrowful.
Man.
At the very least, many people will remember that I once existed in this world, right?
This is just so bittersweet. Dang. Can I just say that this initial writing for Sumeru has been quite top-notch. I mean, don't get me wrong. I loved Mondstadt, Leela, and Inazuma for, like, their own different things, right? But all I can think about is Tepehu. Like, we met the guy, we met him for, like, maybe 20 minutes, you know? And, like, was that a little bit sad? Sure. But, like, for me, it's not hitting me quite as hard as this, you know? Because, well, we got a lot more time to be attached to Dunyarzad, huh? And, like, this is an NPC. This is a character that won't even be playable, right? Like, And I care this much about them, like, holy moly. I mean, maybe it's because of, like, the similar stuff where it hits, like, right at home with me. What with being bedridden for, well, not quite literally all my life. Because, well, for her it's been practically all of hers. For the most part, save for recently. Then again, I could say mine was for a large amount of my life since really adult years, huh? So, maybe that's why. Maybe it's the relatability for me, but regardless, Alhaitham, Dia, Nilo, they've all been like pretty cool in their own right too, but Dunyarzad has been the one who's stolen the spotlight for me so far. Yeah, Alhaitham could quench my thirst in a desert and all that, and yes, Dia is someone who's very interesting to me and is probably the most likeliest of the three that we've seen so far that I would roll for if they were all 5 stars between Nilo, Alhaitham, and her, because, well, we know that Dory's a 4-star, right? But man, Dunyarzad has just been really good. I love her. Not literally though. Just more as in like a characterization thing. But yeah, just don't say that. You still have happy times yet to come. Sorry for the tangent as well.
As long as you don't forget Paimon, Paimon also won't forget about you. No, even if you forget Paimon, Paimon will still remember you.
Dang it, man.
Thank you two so much. I apologize for the depressing conversation. This is out of character for me.
I mean, we all have our Debbie Downer moments.
To be honest, Lesser Lord Kusanali gave me the courage to do all of this. If it weren't for her encouragement, I wouldn't have taken that first step.
You're already so strong for never giving up.
Thanks. There will always be frustrations in life, but I know that the point of living is not to leave behind any regrets.
That's a wonderful mindset.
Oh, right. Isn't it almost time?
Huh? Almost time for what?
You know, Nilu's dance.
Isn't the dance of Sabzeruz about to begin? It's the part of the festival that I've been looking forward to the most. Nilu will recreate that legendary scene with her most splendid dancing. And the Sabzeruz Festival will conclude amid everyone's applause and blessings. And with that, my wish will also...
Then what are we waiting for? Let's go to the stage!
Yeah, we should still make it in time.
Yeah, let's go. Oh, man. To think that was a pretty high point for me, being this scene. Well, technically a low point in the sense that it hit me emotionally, but I'm talking about in the context of just... It's a powerful scene. Especially with, like, the sunset in the background, too, you know? Alright, we need to go higher.
Take it easy.
I think. Is this this away? Oh gosh, I hope we... No! I'm going the wrong way! Listen, right, my navigation skills here ain't the greatest. Oh, wait, it's here! There we go. Right? Yeah? Yeah!
Were you not aware that the law prohibits this type of performance from taking place without prior permission?
Man, screw the law! I want to see Nilo Boogie on the stage!
Over there! Someone's yelling at Nilu!
I think I just saw the Academia's Grand Sage. Why is he here in person?
But the Dance of Sabzeruz is one of the key parts of the Sabzeruz Festival. If we can't perform it...
The Sabzeruz Festival. The law also prohibits the private hosting of large-scale religious festivals. Only the Academia can host such an event. If you continue to resist, we will have to order an investigation into every single event organizer. The Grand Sage has already granted you much leniency. I advise that you exercise tact.
How did things turn out like this?
The Academia was originally responsible for the Sabzeruz Festival, but they failed this responsibility for many years. I need to speak with them.
If we force their hand too much, the situation may get ugly.
This is a hard pill to swallow, but you're right. things would only get worse.
Although it is a valid complaint.
Art, dance. Aren't you ashamed of pursuing such frivolous and meaningless activities in this land of knowledge and reason? Our Archon created the utopia that is Sumeru City for all scholars who sought validity, verity, and truth, while people like you wish to defile it.
No. I believe that our Archon never rejected the arts. Even the goddess of flowers dedicated a dance to her.
With your lack of intellectual credentials, I do not believe you are qualified to debate with me. What you should be doing is finding workers to tear down this ridiculous eyesore.
Can we find some workers to tear down your terrible, ridiculous mustache? I mean, no one seriously says that I stash, but come on, man.
When we return, have the scribe draft an ordinance before the next Nyagarbha day that prohibits public art performances. We will announce it to the public later via the Akasha.
Understood. I will inform him when I return.
Man, you're a lot of right-wee sticklers, huh?
The Sabzeruz Festival. Go celebrate the birth of that god to your heart's content.
Nilu, are you okay?
Oh, Dunyarzad. You all saw that just now? The Grand Sage ordered us to stop the performance.
Yeah.
Let's go somewhere the Academia can't find us and perform there. But how do we let everyone know? And what about the atmosphere on the stage? Or we could get people to block them off so they can't interrupt the performance. No. They just threatened to investigate the organizers. If we were caught...
Nilu, it's all right. Don't worry about it.
But you've been looking forward to the Dance of Sabzeruz so much. And I know how important this festival is to you. I don't want you to have any regrets.
It's okay. Seeing you care this much about my feelings is more than enough. It would be too risky to continue the Sabzeruz Festival at this point. I don't want to get everyone in trouble.
If you say so. But you can sneak out for the next Sabzeruz Festival, right? We'll make sure the next one is a smashing success.
The next one. Yes. Okay, it's a promise. It will be a smashing success.
Paimon can't believe this is how things turned out. Those heartless geezers.
Is there anything else we can do?
It really is okay. There's nothing we can do about it.
But I wanted to see the dance too.
Still, I'd be lying if I said I had no regrets. I would have loved to see Nilu's dance.
The Sabzeruz Festival was forced to come to an unfortunately abrupt end.
A lot happened today. It's a shame the festival ended the way it did.
Yeah.
Nilu and Dunyarzad promised to make the next Sabzeruz Festival a success, but Dunyarzad is running out of time.
I'm sure she knows that very well.
Yeah.
Oh.
All connections have been secured to construct the most stable framework possible. The project has entered its most critical phase. Power has begun to flow from...
Huh?
Oh, we're gonna be late! It's all because you wouldn't get out of bed! We should go meet Dunyarzad right away!
Well, we did say right away, but I think for now this shall be our ending point. Unfortunately, I would have loved to have seen the dance, man. Like, come on! That would have been so lovely to meet that high with another one, but, well, sometimes the, elders are the ones that are the sticklers, huh? But, anyway, folks, thank y'all for watching this episode of Genshin Impact, and I'll see you all next time as we continue our journey through Teyvat. Ta-ta for now.